What was that?
Oh, nothing but a trifle of thunder. Nothing to be worried about.
But why would that make the lights go out?
It's only a surge in the electric is all.
He's quite right. There's nothing to get up in shambles about. Just finish your tea. Does anyone want another poppy cake?
Ooh, yes please.
Anyone else? It's an old family recipe passed down from my great-great-grandmother who worked in the king's kitchen. Everybody says that they're to die for.
You're right about that, love.
Oh my! Mr. Black, what could have happened to him? Oh, stop playing around, Humphrey. You'll give Gertrude bad dreams.
I don't think that he's playing around, Mrs. Polk.
Well, of course he is. Mr. Black can be the most useless knob sometimes. I don't know why we still have him over to tea.
Margaret, if I may say so, it does look as if he's... dead.
Dead? Dead?
Dead?
Yes, he's dead all right. Entirely and completely.
Oh.
Poor Mr. Black, the poor chap.
Oh, Frederick, no, don't do that.
Why not?
You'll disturb the scene of the crime. Everybody knows that you don't disturb the scene of the crime. Otherwise, you'll be suspected as the killer.
What's that thing that's in him anyways?
Well, that's our fire poker, isn't it?
She's right. But if that's our fire poker, then that means...
Yes, someone in this room.
What do you mean? Surely it couldn't have been one of us. Frederick, what are you suggesting?
Only that, well, it did happen when the lights were off, and we are all in this room. So logically, one of us would have to assume that one of us is the killer.
Frederick, how could you suggest such a thing? No one in this room is capable of committing such a horrendous act against one of our friends.
I'm afraid he's right. Yes, sweetums. I think we all know that fire pokers don't just hurl themselves into people's chests. One of us must be responsible. One of us must have done it. One of us must be responsible.
Cut!
Did I miss my line?
No, don't worry, you're doing everything just fine.
What's going on? Desha! What happened?
Working on it.
Oh my gosh. This stupid thing is never gonna end.
Settle down, Shasta. Now, what's the problem?
The doorbell. The doorbell?
Yeah, the doorbell. It didn't ring.
Okay. And
we're waiting for it. What else are we supposed to do? The cue is on your line, sweetie, when you say...
One of us must be responsible.
And that's when Leo comes in as the inspector.
So that's all you guys are waiting for? A doorbell?
Yes. Well, not anymore.
Oh my gosh, this is just horrible. What if this happens on opening night? This cannot happen on opening night. It won't.
But tomorrow is opening night.
Don't worry, see? It's fixed. Problem solved. We have to keep going on for tomorrow. Okay, if everybody is done, I have a few words. Oh great! Words of wisdom from our mighty leader. Look, we're off track. We need to get through this rehearsal if we want to open tomorrow night. I think that all we need to do is just take a moment and refocus, okay? Let's all just take a minute to visualize a show-stopping performance tomorrow. Show-stopping? How is that different from what we're doing right now? You know what I mean, just do it. Come on. Just take deep breaths. Close your eyes. That's right, just breathe and visualize. Oh my gosh. Is there a problem here? No, everything is perfectly fine, officer. It doesn't seem fine. Things are too quiet. Oh my gosh, really? We're already running over, and this is getting ridiculous. We don't have time for crazy. What did you call me? You heard me. Go back to your beat, deputy dog. Oh, I see. Insulting an officer now, are we? Well, miss, you just earned a free night's stay at the county jail. Let's see if a night behind bars will change your tune.
Not again.
Who gave him handcuffs?
Get your paws off me! Oh no, Desha! What now? Officer Odinson seems to think that there's a problem. Right. Officer, I witnessed the whole thing. I can tell you everything you need to know to crack this case. Now we're getting somewhere. But why should I trust you? I have nothing to hide. Like I said, I'll tell you everything you need to know. But what about these people? They won't tell you anything. They're your primary suspects. Like I said, I'll tell you everything.
Why does everybody keep calling Leo officer?
Because he's crazy. Leo's not crazy. He's just staying in character. He's a method actor, Bailey.
What's that?
It means he's playing a cop in the play, so he trained to be a cop. He went through the police force and everything. He actually thinks that he's a cop. Even when he's not acting. Yup.
That is crazy. Oh, guys, this is so exciting! When Mom said that I should be in a play, I never thought that it would be this fun! I mean, all these weird people to meet and exciting problems to solve. I mean, what if you're right, see? What if the doorbell doesn't go off tomorrow? Dun dun dun! Sophie, can we ad-lib?
No.
Aw, but it would be so cool.
We're ready. Perfect. Now, can we get back to rehearsing the show now, please? You're sure that it won't happen again? The doorbell works. Leo's refocused. Everybody who needs to be on stage is on stage. Let's just go before any of that changes. And it won't happen again? Not on your life. Okay, then let's resume. Places? We'll take it from Richard's line when he says one of us is responsible. Are we done?
Oh, Ethan's awake.
Oh, I almost forgot about him. Is rehearsal over? Because there's a taco truck outside and I'm starving.
No, Ethan, you died 2 pages ago.
Really? Because I've been lying here forever. Don't worry, Ethan. Just lie back down. This will all be over soon. Fine. Okay. And action. One of us must be responsible.
Whomever could that be?
I'll get it.
Good evening. I'm Inspector Bradshaw. I hope I'm not disturbing your afternoon tea, but I was in the neighborhood and I heard a scream.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was me. Ooh, an inspector. Do you work for Scotland Yard?
Yes, indeed. I was actually just on my way back there when I heard the scream. Is everything okay? No. In fact, Inspector, your timing is impeccable. It seems we may have been witness to a murder. A murder, you say?
Yes, sir. Right before our very eyes.
So you saw everything?
Not exactly. The electric went out just as I was pouring tea and...
When the lights came back on again, Mr. Black was... dead. So you're telling me you didn't see the murderer?
No, sir. The lights went out and it was pitch black. And Mr. Poke found the fire poker in his chest.
Gertrude?
Well, it's true.
Let me see the murder weapon. Of course, sir. It's right there in Mr. Black's chest. Exactly where we found it. We didn't touch it at all. Everybody knows you don't disturb the scene of a crime. Yes. Yes, yes.
What do you make of it, Inspector?
I can say without a doubt that this man was murdered.
Oh, how awful!
But who could have done such a thing? We all love and admire Mr. Black. Surely none of us is responsible.
That's certainly a possibility. But I can't say for sure until I have all the facts. For now, you're all suspects.
Oh no. No, this is terrible.
I'm going to have to recreate this crime. I need to know exactly who was in this room and what they were doing, exactly when the murder took place.
Oh, you mean you want us to replay the scene like we're in a play or something?
Precisely.
Very well. We can do that, can't we? All of us were present, you see, and Margaret was just serving tea. Yes, I was. I had just poured Mr. Black's cup and handed it to him, and... what was that I said? Oh yes, I said, drink up, Mr. Black. You don't want your tea going cold now, do you?
I see.
No, don't go reading into that or anything. I just poured him a cup of tea, like I did for everyone.
And what else did you put in Mr. Black's tea?
1 lump, just as he requested.
1 lump, I see. Please continue.
Oh, and I said, oh, Mrs. Polk, the poppy cakes are simply to die for tonight.
I see, so it was the poppy cakes.
What?
The poison. It was in the poppy cakes.
No, it was just really good.
Okay. Please continue. Mr. Black began a conversation about billiards. Mr. Polk is a fine billiards player, so naturally Mr. Black asked him about his game. He said, "How's your billiards game lately, Mr. Polk?"
And I said, oh, just dandy, Mr. Black. Do you fancy a game after tea? Oh, Frederick, always up for a contest. That's what I said.
And I said, "Oh, that would be grand. May we watch?"
And I said, oh yes, that does sound exquisite.
"I'll just go set up the table," I said, but then Mr. Black said, "Oh, no, Mr. Polk. I would love to take a stab at it and play a game or two, but you've always defeated me, and I'm sure I'll never beat you."
And I said, oh, pish-posh. It's nothing, really. All you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
And that's when the lights went out. I see. So you were challenging him?
Only to a friendly game of pool.
Only to a friendly... All right. What was it you said to him again?
I said, all you have to do is put a bit more English on it.
Oh, stop. Oh, for the love of... We can't keep on stopping like this, or we'll never get done.
Did I do something wrong?
It's not you. It's just a tech problem. The crew seems to be hitting their cues in all the wrong places.
Oh, Desha! Sorry, there seems to have been a bit of a power surge.
You mean that was real?
Yes.
We just thought the crew was replaying the cue from earlier.
No, I didn't call for a cue, so the crew didn't take one. Well then, what is Leo up to? Relax, see, nothing's really happened to him, he's just confused.
And just when everything was going right.
I mean, I hope this doesn't happen tomorrow night. What happened? Leo's confused. He seems to think that he's playing the part of Mr. Black now. I don't think he's playing around, Sophie. You know Leo. It's impossible to get him out of character. Well, why else would he be laying on the ground with a fire poker in his chest? Let me handle this. You have to be gentle with him. Officer Odinson. I heard that there was an illegal gambling just down the hall, and we need your help to solve the case. Oh, I thought that would help. Oh, do something, Sophie. This is getting ridiculous. Leo!
Leo!
Oh no! What if he's really...
Oh no, this is awful. I think he might actually be dead.
Oh my. Oh no.
Oh, but I liked Leo.
And we open tomorrow night? Oh, this is terrible.
But how?
Oh, come on, sweetie. There's a fire poker in his chest. I think how this happened is painfully obvious.
But who could have?
Yeah, everyone loved Leo.
Well, that's not exactly true. Well, someone should do something, right? Right. Desha, call the cops.
It's over. It's all over.
See, calm down.
No, there's nothing that can be done. The show is over.
The show? No, it can't be. And I say it won't be. I say the show will go on. Sophie, I think this is one good reason to cancel the show. No, the show must go on. Surely there's someone who knows the inspector's lines.
I know his lines.
No, then we'd have no Gertrude.
Dang it.
I'll think of something.
Should we, drag him into the wings or something?
What? No! If we touch him, our paw prints will be all over him.
Well, it seems kind of strange to just leave him lying here.
It hasn't bothered you that Ethan's been lying here the whole time.
That's because it's Ethan who's playing Mr. Black, who's dead.
Leo's dead.
Shasta, don't be so insensitive.
Well, it's true.
But Ethan's only playing a part in a play. Leo's really dead.
The cops are on their way. I instructed the crew to let them in. Thank you, Desha. But what are we gonna do? What are we gonna say? We'll just recall the facts. I mean, this is a murder mystery playhouse. Surely we know how this works.
She's right. We should try to remember exactly what happened when the lights went out.
Right. Who was on stage and where was everyone standing? You really don't know, do you? Well, I'm the director, not the stage manager. I don't keep notes. Desha, your notes, please. Okay. Was there. Oh, Bailey was there. Steve was right there. Cynthia just said that. Okay. That solves it. One of you must be the murderer.
Hey, what about you?
What about me?
You were here with us.
She's right, Sophie. This isn't a play anymore.
Good evening. Is this the Fantacylandfilms Playhouse?
Yes, officer.
Okay. I'm Inspector Toby, and this is Inspector Hamish. I'll be right back. What's wrong? It's my badge. I must have left it in the cruiser.
It's okay. We're covered. I've got mine. And besides,
I may need backup.
Toby, it's against the law to search the place without your badge. I'll be back.
Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we got a call down at the station.
That was me.
So if I understand this correctly, there's been a murder?
Yes, sir.
Mind if I take a look around?
Do what you need to.
Thank you. Ooh. Good morning. Ah! What's the meaning of this?
That's Ethan. He's an actor like us.
Then why was he on the ground with a fire poker in his chest?
That's his part in the play. He plays the dead guy.
Well, jeez, you could have warned me.
Sorry. We thought the snoring would have given him away.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I've been laying here for like an hour.
It's okay, Ethan. Go back to sleep. You didn't see anything anyway.
Fine. So I'm guessing that this is the real victim.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he's definitely dead.
Oh my! Settle down. You've known that for a while now.
I know, but it's still so dreadful. Can you tell us who did it? Not quite yet. I don't have all the facts. Did anything unusual happen? I mean, besides the murder.
There was a blackout? That's not unusual. We're in a playhouse. Blackouts happen all the time.
That's alright. Any information is helpful.
So do you know who the killer is?
No, not yet. I need to know exactly what happened leading up to Mr.
Odinson. Leo Odinson.
Leading up to Mr. Odinson's death.
Well, of course. We were just rehearsing the play. We can tell you exactly what happened.
Rehearsing the play?
That's what she said.
So you can just replay it, word for word. Well, great. That's what we'll do then.
But we can't do the scenes without Leo. He's the inspector.
Just replay the scenes that your characters replay for Leo, the inspector.
Oh, you mean when Mr. Black dies?
Yeah, it's all the same lines anyway.
Oh, this is so much fun! We get to do it just like our characters do! We're method actors, just like Leo.
Okay, I'll just take a seat and let you guys do your thing. Okay, we'll do it from Cynthia's line, "Drink up, Mr. Black."
If this is the original death scene, we'll need Ethan for that.
Wake him up, please, Bailey.
Okay. Ethan!
Is it time to go?
No, we're just redoing the scene.
Okay, fine.
Drink up, Mr. Black. You don't want your tea to go cold now, do you?
Oh, Mrs. Poke, the poppy cakes are simply to die for.
How's your billiards game lately, Mr. Poke? Oh, just dandy, Mr. Black. Do you fancy a game after tea?
Oh, that sounds grand. May we watch?
Yes, that does sound exquisite.
No, Mr. Poke. I would love to play a few rounds, but you've always beaten me, and I'm sure I'll never defeat you. Oh, but surely you've improved since our last game. It's been years. Oh no, I'm afraid I haven't quite practiced at all. Haven't mastered the break. Oh, pish posh, it's nothing really. All you had to do is put a bit more English on it. And that's when Mr. Black died.
You mean Leo?
No, I mean, I'm so confused.
Bravo! Well done! You're finally getting into it.
Thank you.
So, anyway, that's what... Oh, heavens.
You have got to be joking.